I didn't have the resources. I actually, and this may be a tip for some people, I actually did a raffle. I sold a raffle ticket for products that I actually didn't have. Once the raffle is done, you'll be a chance to win some products. And I use that money to actually invest into the products. I just utilized my resources and I invested. The key is reinvesting.
Yeah.
That's the only way that you can scale. Don't go spend that money on cars, clothes, bags, shoes. Reinvest your money.
What are some of the things and the foundational things people should be reinvesting their brand into? Entrepreneurs are watching, they're looking to get to the next level, but they're also looking to avoid mistakes. Could you share some mistakes I guess people should look out for when building up like a beauty brand?
It has to work or it has to work.
And I just want to go ahead and take a minute and thank our sponsors, right? Brought to you by our agency, Circle of Greatness Agency, where we partner with coaches, consultants, course creators, and online business owners just like yourself, and we help you scale. We've been behind the scenes of some of your biggest digital brands, some of your biggest digital coaches. We now inject our proprietary digital system behind them to help them grow. So if you're looking at this, you're a coach, you're a consultant, you're a course creator, you are looking to have a webinar, you're looking to grow your income, you're looking to become a better speaker, our agency can help you in various ways. So if you're looking for a partner, if you're looking to learn more, if you're looking to see how we can help, go to www.partnerwithneo.com right now so you can learn more. And without further ado, get ready for the most impactful, most enlightening episode that you have ever experienced. Welcome to Circle of Greatness. I'm your host, Nehemiah Davis, and today we got a very special episode. Every month, y'all ask me, where are more of the girl bosses at? Where are the ladies who doing big things? And you know, I gotta go get them for you. So I've been looking to get this young lady on the show for about a year now, but she's always traveling, real estate entrepreneur, beauty brand owner, amazing mother, and all around boss. She's known for just her ability to give back. She's been featured all around the world with her free rents that she do, right? Helping her tenants. So without further ado, my sister, Britni, AKA B. Marie. What's up, sis?
What's going on,
Thank
bro?
you so much for coming in.
No, listen, thank you for having me. I know it's been a long time, but you know,
But
I
you
said
here.
if I was going to step anywhere,
Yeah.
I was going to step on this one. So
Let me ask you, because I want to pronounce it right. What is the name of your suit line? You are always fly.
So the name of my suit line is actually my last name spelled backwards. You know, as entrepreneurs, when we're coming in the game, it's kind of hard to try to find like that name. So it's my name, my last name spelled backwards, called Drycere Official.
Okay.
Yeah.
It appears that, and I want to hear your story about how you got into real estate, how you got into your clothing brand, but you take me as an entrepreneur who was just really resourceful. I feel like, did you start a beauty brand because it's something you needed for yourself and then you just gave it to the world? Just kind of talk me through what actually initially got you into entrepreneurship, I guess.
Okay. So what actually prompted me to start my beauty brand was actually my late brother. My brother passed away in 2012.
Sorry to hear that.
He was extremely passionate about skincare. Like that was his thing. I think the misconception is people think that he handed me down some secret formula or something like that. And the reality is what he taught me is the importance of a regimen and making sure that we have something to maintain our skin. So that is where I get that from. So he was a musician in my hometown, New Orleans, Louisiana. And his musician stage name was Shav Off the Ave. So that's where COTA originates from.
Shav Off the Ave.
Yes. So he
was
was about
like avenue.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we didn't even live off an avenue. It just rhymed for him,
Yeah.
right? So that initially got me into wanting to start a beauty brand and to kind of live on with his legacy and the things that he loved and the things that he cared about mostly. So that's what 2019 birthed Coda.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Man, so let me ask you this, which you're sorry to hear about your brother, but I don't even hear about a lot of men who be taking care of themselves. You know, I get up, wash my face with water and just keep it moving. That be it.
Yeah.
Like I guess the regimen is important.
Yeah, it is extremely important. Like I said, the constant misconception is that it is some secret family formula that we have, but it's really just a regimen, making sure that you have a routine to maintain your skin. Because lots of people are blessed enough to be able to just wash their face and go, but is your skin healthy? You know, is the pH in your skin okay? You know what I'm saying? Those things like hyperpigmentation and acne, stuff like that, that's going to continue to come. But if you maintain a regimen, then you'll see it none.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You've been able to build Coda Beauty to be one of the top beauty brands. I see it all online. I see it in publications. You do all type of activations at different events. What would you say has been the key to your success? Like, what has helped the brand grow? I know you grind hard. I'm sure the product got to be amazing. But what has been some of the keys that allowing your brand to shine how it is?
So firstly, my brand is deeply rooted in God. That is the first thing that I do. I pray over my business. I pray over my employees. I pray over my warehouse. I'm deeply rooted in that part of my life and making sure that God is first in everything. So what I've had a lot of success in is actually influencer. Influencer marketing has helped my brand. Reaching out to those people who just seem like you can't get in contact with. Yeah. A lot of times when I do a lot of speaking engagement, I actually have a template that I end up airdropping the guest.
Yep.
So that it's just a template that shows you how to communicate effectively.
Can you tell us how to do it? What are we saying to these influencers? We want them to are we paying them? Is this free promo? Like,
yeah,
because I know influencer marketing is big. You get the right influencer, it could be game over for somebody's brand.
Yes. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I encourage them just on that language and making sure that you're not just sliding somebody DM and say, hey, how much you charge for promo? Can you post this for 20 minutes? So I have a template that I created that I airdrop that has the right questions so you can make sure that you're showing up to so people can take you serious, because that's the big thing. You know, I'm pretty sure sometimes when you get an email, you probably read the first line and you can tell you don't even have to go further, right? So the template has just keywords and things that you can say that can get their attention, and make sure your subject line matters. That's first and foremost. So I just want to make sure that everybody show up professional. You know, I just had a conversation with a friend of mine on the importance of not having a Gmail and actually having your real.com.
100%.
They don't take you serious when you up in here saying, oh, I do colors at gmail.com. It's like, no, get your .com. It's important. Yeah. Presentation of your business matters, definitely.
When you started the brand, I'm imagining you start with a bunch of money, but every time I've seen your brand, it was premium. How did you position it to look great, like that premium brand that could be in stores? Since you say a lot of times people are starting, and I guess the idea is that I don't got enough to money. Make it look great. So how were you resourceful to make your brand stand up to look great against other brands?
Right. So in the beginning, I didn't have the resources. I actually, and this may be a tip for some people, I actually did a raffle. I sold a raffle ticket for products that I actually didn't have. So I sold a raffle ticket for $5 a pop. Okay. And once the raffle is done, you'll be a chance to win some products. And I use that money to actually invest into the products.
Woo, resourceful.
Yeah. So I didn't have any loans. I didn't take out any loans. I didn't borrow any money or anything like that. I just utilized my resources and I invested. And when I first started, I started with private label. For those of you who aren't familiar with that, that's when you just take a product, put your name on it, and sell it. So moving. I did start out like that. And once I was able to just unload off of that product, I took that money and reinvest. The key is reinvesting. Yeah. That's the only way that you can scale. Don't go spend that money on cars, clothes, bags, shoes. Reinvest your money. So I took...
Say it one more time, because I want y'all to hear what B is saying right now. Say it one more time for the people to
Don't spend that money. Reinvest. That is not your money. That's you and Uncle Sam money. Yeah. Spend it on the brand. That's how I was able to climb and grow my business to a $20 million brand. So that reinvesting is key.
Wow. What are some things somebody with a beauty brand starting out, what are some things that they should be reinvesting in? Like, hey, I'm just getting started. I'm up and running. I made me my next 1,000 too. What are some of the things and the foundational things people should be reinvesting their brand into?
So what I really want for people to understand is the importance of the way you start out. Because like when I first started out, I was just hiring people that I knew as opposed to hiring professionals, you know, and in some cases, and even cases with me, I've had to deal with the outcome of that later on in life for hiring people that wasn't professional at what they do. You want to make sure that you're investing in hiring people that it's their profession and not just your cousin who don't have nothing to do, and now you're going to give them a job and they're not holding it. You know,
facts.
That is crucial. And ownership. making sure that you own your name, your product.
Trademark is
your
key.
trademark
Shout out
is
to Biz Lawyer. That's my lawyer.
yes,
Yeah.
listen, yes. Trademark is key in making sure ownership. So if I could advise you on the first steps for you to do is focus more so on ownership. Making sure that you secure your
like
your
that.
business name, your brand name, I don't care if it's your color, all the way down to a color scheme, Tiffany blue, that you can't use it. You know why? They trademark it, they own it,
Yeah.
right? So that's important.
That's good. And I think that's powerful because we start off, I had a brand, it's funny, it's called The Cheat Code. And I mean, we invested a lot of money in it. And we had some trademark infringement issues. And we had to basically scrap that name after we invested over 100 to 200,000. But guess what? You know, my trademark lawyer, maybe $1,000. It sounds like a lot, but you know it's a lot when I lose the whole 100, when I got to redo it, it's all
Over.
because I didn't do it right the first time.
time.
So any of my entrepreneurs looking, B says so critical that you need to invest in your brand, right? You need to not only invest in your brand, you need to protect your brand. You need trademarks. You need copyrights. You need LLCs. You need business insurance. And these are things that will help you grow over time. So just want to make sure you're tapped in, and it's critical.
Yeah, definitely.
I think more people got to know just the importance of it. Also, let me share. You've been in the game 2019 Coda, right?
Yes.
One of the things that I love about our channel is entrepreneurs are watching. They're looking to get to the next level, but they're also looking to avoid mistakes. What are some mistakes? I know I made the amount of mistakes I've made and money I've lost is like astounding. Could you share some mistakes I guess people should look out for when building up like a beauty brand?
So again, like I said, we can go back to the hiring of your team, making sure that you hire professionals. And when I say that I made a mistake, I would say, well, I made a lesson, and that was hiring someone to do a specific job that they weren't necessarily qualified to do. And we all want to take all of our family with us. We want to take our friends with us. You're not doing anything. I'm growing. I'm going. Let's go. And later, it ended up biting me. You know.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things. And it actually in a form of taxes. Yes.
Don't remind me about them. They want their money.
Listen.
Don't play with them.
Listen. So, and the thing is with scaling a business and actually being the first generation millionaire in your family, you don't have nobody before you to teach you that,
Facts.
to show you how, you know,
Yep.
you don't have the community to be able to say, hey, how should I do this? How should I do that? And early out when I started, I wasn't paying myself. It was just taken from the business and not realizing that
Yep.
the government is watching that and he's taxing you on that. And then later I'm hit with a personal tax bill that's crazy. Luckily, because I am very financially responsible and I know how to manage my money, I know how to budget and I invest properly. When it came, I was able to take care of it. But could you imagine if I wasn't in that space and I'm getting hit with a tax bill, a 6-figure tax bill, and I'm like, wait, huh?
What's going on here?
What's going on here? And because listen, ignorance can get you caught up in a lot, and it's the unknown, and you can't necessarily take it personal because you don't know what you don't know when you're starting.
Yeah.
But it could definitely come back and bite you in the end. So making sure that you hire the right people, put the right people in position to help you grow and scale your business is important.
That's good. Let me ask you this. You said something. I want to go back to getting the right people, but how did you, like, you're from, I'm imagine from the hood.
Yes.
I know I'm from the hood,
Born and
right?
raised.
Did you learn budgeting, learn how to manage your money, or did something happen where you like, oh, I better get a hold of knowing how to budget, knowing how to invest? Or was that something you were taught growing up?
Well, actually, I had a lesson as a kid, as a child. It was a lesson on how to budget my money, and also, in a sense, a lesson on how not to necessarily depend on a man.
That's good.
And I had to watch my mom go through a situation where she fully depended on a man, and then, you know, when things didn't work out, she was stuck out. And I remember being a child wondering, just thinking, man, if I had all those 50 cents my mom used to give me to go get an ice cream, I could help her, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm feeling like I had nothing to bring to the table. And that devastated me. And of course, you also know I'm from New Orleans, so I had to deal with the struggles of Hurricane Katrina and the way that left us unexpectedly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't ever want to do that again. So I've always been great at managing my money. I've always been great at prioritizing. I'm not one of those girls that go on, like, honestly, since I started making money, I bought one car and I've been in it since, you know? And I just make sure that I invest properly. And it's something that's instilled in me. I wasn't taught that. Yeah. You know, my peers around me wasn't necessarily advising me in that space as well. It was my thought process. When I started to make money, the first thing I thought was, I need to invest. What can I get into? What could I get into? You know, I bought a 10-unit apartment complex before I even bought my home.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's smart, though.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Grant Cardone says you buy investment before you buy your home.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
10-unit building. Like what like where did it come from where it's like, I'm gonna buy me a 10-unit building though?
It literally was what I wanted to do. Like when I'm thinking investments, I'm thinking I don't want a single family. You know, I don't want to just get one here, way over there. And then I'm also thinking about the importance of keeping everything here. You know, you got landscaping, things like that. If I got a landscaper, he got to go over here to the south side to cut this house. Then you got to go to the north side to cut this house. But wouldn't it be great if I can have one just designated in one area?
Yeah.
So it just made more sense for me. And after that, my investment was all about, I didn't want any single family homes. I'm like, I need doubles or nothing. So the units that I have is actually 5 doubles. It's like a small neighborhood.
Wow.
It's beautiful. It's important.
Is that in New Orleans?
It's in Ponchatoula, so it's like, you know,
but it's in
the outskirts. It's in Louisiana.
Louisiana,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's in Ponchatoula.
Yeah,
it's like 30 minutes outside New Orleans.
My partner Terica, she's in Lafayette.
Okay, yeah,
Louisiana.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's what the distance is from New Orleans. Like where Lafayette is from New Orleans, Ponchatoula is from New Orleans.
Okay,
so
got it. So similar.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. You were on the internet about free rents. Tell me, how did you come? I believe everybody paid their rent, and then at the last month in the year, it's like free or something like that. Tell me a little bit about what most most landlords are only about their coins,
right.
But tell me a little bit about that initiative and why you decided to do that. I know you're a giving woman.
Yeah. So what struck that was that my a property manager, she was explaining to me about one of my tenants, and I purposely didn't want any of my tenants to know who I was. I didn't want, because I made the mistake of letting the tenants that were there know who I was, and
now they're on your Instagram.
Yeah,
you don't need that money.
No, the thing is, the crazy thing about it is, like prior to when I first moved in, when I first purchased my units, it was nothing but Caucasians. And when I went back there to kind of introduce myself, I thought that's what I was supposed to do. And then next thing I know, everybody was moving out.
Wow.
Everybody was moving out.
They not trying to give you that bread.
Yeah. Yeah. So as we started to just do turnarounds and get other people in, I said, you know what, I'm going to stay away from it. I just don't, I'll let you manage it and things like that. And I had a conversation with her about one of my tenants who was going through a bit of a domestic violence situation. And in the course of that, I learned that I had if it's 10 units, I had about 8 of them that were single mothers that were there. So that's what prompted me. I was raised by a single mom. My mom raised all 3 of us on her own. With government housing assistance and things like that. So it was kind of a tearjerker for me. And I wanted to give back in a way. At the end of the year, we all give back. When you start making all of that type of money, you got to find ways to
give back
to give back. So I felt like, and at this time, my tenants they was paying rent. If the rent due on the 1st, they didn't hit me up by the 29th. It's in my account. I'm like, oh, y'all pay y'all rent, right? So I wanted to give back in a form of what y'all give to me regularly.
Yeah.
So why not? So I set up a meeting. I told them that we were giving out electricity vouchers, and for them to come and you can get your voucher and things like that. And when they came, I told them, listen, y'all don't have to worry about rent. I actually told them this in November because I wanted them to be able to take advantage of Black Friday. So look, go ball out because y'all ain't got to worry about rent December.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know that's probably liberating a free month with no rent or mortgage. It's like,
yeah, I had to cover the mortgage, but
yeah. But it was good. It paid off. It was for the people. So that's awesome. So you talked about team, man. When you're building a beauty brand, who are 3 to 5 people that you need to have on the team?
When you're building a beauty brand, you need to have a lawyer,
Facts.
First,
Facts.
you need
Said
to
start there.
Yes, let's start there. You need to have an operational manager. That could be whether it's e-commerce or if you have a brick and mortar, you need to have some type of operational manager. And actually, your operational manager will actually dictate the other positions that you need. That because all of them will be following suit underneath her. It really depends on what type of brand you're building, and where do you see the most of your revenue? Because for me, I have a social media manager. That's an important key part of my brand. Email marketing, graphic designers, and things of that nature. So that will be the key. I would say a lawyer, operational manager, your social media manager. What else? I'm trying to think, because I think the problem is I handle so much.
Yeah.
So I'm like all of these things in one.
I know how to do everything in my business.
I know I am so hands-on with my company.
Yeah.
I know how to do everything within the perimeter for whatever reason, if someone can't come in, it's not a problem.
I got it.
Yeah. And then
I can't put the post up. I got it.
And the thing is, that is important because you want to make sure that they're doing their job as well. So how could you possibly, micromanage what they're doing if you don't know how to do it? So I make sure that I get heavily involved in everything pertaining to my business.
Yeah. So funny. I had the same thought. Like sometimes now, people will come here and they lifting tables and chairs. I'll hop in and do, I'll do whatever it takes.
Yes.
Like what they be like, what are your job? I mean, what do you do? Whatever it takes. I don't care.
Yes.
Do I got to get my hands dirty? I'm going to do it. Do I got to lift something? I'm going to do it. You need me to be the driver today? I'm going to do it. You need me to carry your bag? And I think when people get to that, it's a level of no ego and no, I'll do I'll do whatever it takes in order to move things forward.
Exactly.
Whether I'm on your team, my team, how do we move forward? That's the game.
And that's the thing. I think what the key point was that you said you're a team, and it's not about just being the leader, being the head of it. You are capable of running your ship at the front of it or running it at the back of it.
Yeah.
So that's what's important. I encourage everybody, don't think your company just put on autopilot. Be involved in your business, be involved in your brand. Make sure that you know every angle of your business, because that's going to eliminate you from running into problems. It's going to eliminate people from stealing from you. That's going to be eliminating people for overcharging you and things. Even when it comes down to my real estate, I have somebody that comes in and need to change the flooring. Okay, let me see how you do this. I want to be here. Let's see how much this costs. You said it's cost this. Okay, I can get this from China for cheaper than that. Let's roll. You know what I'm saying? So being involved, that's
Look at
just
that, your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one thing they're going to do, they're going to spend your money.
Facts.
They're going to spend your money.
with no care. You know what I do sometimes? I went out to eat with my mentor. He said, order like you paying for it. You know you wasn't gonna order the ribeye, the wagyu.
That's so true.
You know, order like you about to pay for it.
Listen, don't come order no wagyu and know you just had some ground beef yesterday.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start using it.
That, it's powerful. Yeah. So now I tell everybody to act like you paying for it. Treat it like it's your money. Treat my money like your money.
Exactly.
You looking at it. You paying attention to it. You cautious with it.
You're cautious. You're counting. You're realizing this is a little too high. I'm going to go ahead and get the chicken.
Mistakes I made in the amount of money that I was just frivolous with, not paying attention, not taking any price that somebody say. I don't do that no more. We got to negotiate.
We got to negotiate. Oh, listen, I tell people that all the time. Everything is negotiable.
It's not personal. It's not personal either.
It's not. Yeah. It's business. And once people start to realize that and stop trying to also tell people what they're worth just as well. You know, I'm saying everything is negotiable. Let's work this out. Let's talk. This is business, period. You know, so definitely. Yeah.
What are some of your favorite brands right now?
As far as what?
I would say, what are some of your favorite brands that you may have got inspiration from that you may have injected in your brand? Like I like how this brand does marketing. I may like how this brand operates. I don't know if you have any brands.
Yeah, so actually, even when it comes down to like influencer marketing, my friend Judy owns Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, she do that well.
She is the GOAT of it. Like she's definitely a person that I studied when it came down to entrepreneurship and how to market to a target audience. And watching her, Judy will run up on you with them drops quick, right?
It's crazy she built that big brand off of on the backs of them drops. It's
Oh my
incredible,
God.
man.
You
She's
hear me?
the GOAT.
And they're still going.
Yeah.
They're still going. That
In
is
store, in big stores, website,
all
like
over.
crushing
I get to
it.
the point to where I really will find myself in some of the craziest places, and I'm like, let me just go in here and see if they got some kaleidoscope. I'm like, wow, she's here too.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing. It's great to see, and actually just watching her climb and do it. So I definitely, when it came down to that influencer marketing, I'm like, okay, I see that this is a good form of marketing. Another brand I would say Milano.
I love Milano brand.
She is killing it.
Yeah.
She is killing it. And I think, honestly, what drives me more to her brand, because she's a mom too. Not that Judy's not a mom, but Milano is a first-time mom.
Yep.
And in the midst of her having her business and finding out she's pregnant and having her child through that whole duration is so inspiring. So watching her continue to like grind and get it, because I struggled with that after having my son.
Yeah.
So it's very inspiring. Like I look at him like, girl, if you doing it, let me get myself together, because Queen and drop that
You
baby.
hear a new song, It's a Rich Girl Summer?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I downloaded it. What?
It's a Rich
Girl
Girl
Summer.
Summer. It's lovely.
I
That
love
joint
it.
was hard too. Yeah, she did an incredible job with that one.
I love it. Also too, a friend of mine, Supa, when I tell you, she was a huge inspiration when it came down to entrepreneurship. With her and I being so close at the time and watching her elevate within her business and her brand, I'm like,
She's like I feel like the originator of $1 million in a few
$1 million
minutes.
day?
Type.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. She
Like
set the
originator.
bar. She
Yeah.
definitely did. She
and
set
it make
the bar.
you gotta go get it.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I would say that inspiration, watching her do her thing, Milano,
How important
Judy.
is environment? As you just said, 3 powerhouse ladies. Why is it so important that other ladies need to link with or glean inspiration? Like I always talk about, like, if you're a rose in the Dubai desert, you're not going to grow. Like you got to get around other people who are sharper than you and smarter than you, that's challenging you to think bigger. Like seeing Super make that $1 million in minutes, that inspired me. And she did it again next year. And then I saw Black do whatever he did.
Yeah,
Then you do
2
whatever
million
you
in
do.
a-
Then
yeah.
it's like people are setting bars that, I can go do that, or at least aspire to do that. So why is these type of relationships are important?
So I do believe that there's power in alignment.
Yeah.
I think that the people that you align yourself with, and I always say too, the new form of currency is relationships. You can have all the money in the world, and that could possibly buy you into rooms, but a simple relationship with somebody can just walk you straight through it.
100%.
So I think it's very important. I think you need that unity. I think it's great to have community in that space as an entrepreneur. You get to feed off of each other. You get to learn things, share things, resources, and things like that. So I think it's extremely important in the growth of a business as an entrepreneur to make sure that you're aligned with your community. Finding your community is important.
Yeah, that's good. We gonna end with this. I want to do the speed round of just things you may like.
Oh Lord.
Sephora or Coda?
Coda.
Of course. Beyonce, Rihanna?
Ooh, you being messy. Both.
Okay.
I love Rihanna. I want her to come back so bad, but I also understand. I love mommy Rihanna just as well.
Okay.
But Beyonce, she's the GOAT.
Okay.
We have to give it to her.
Okay.
So it's both.
Okay.
It's definitely both.
Victoria's Secret or Fenty?
I'd say Fenty.
Okay.
I say Fenty because I love the variety. I love the fact that they made it a point to cater to the average woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Victoria's Secret, y'all been doing y'all thing, but it's time. I feel like it's time for y'all to just go ahead and
Step
move on.
aside.
Yeah, just step
Okay.
aside.
Shein
Let
the
Queen have it.
Fashion Nova?
I'd say Shein because, I'll say Fashion Nova because it's faster shipping.
Yeah.
But Shein because of the prices. So we could probably do both.
Okay. What's your favorite book, business book that you
So
read?
my favorite book, I would have to say Who moved my cheese?
I love that. Spencer Johnson.
Yes.
Fire.
Yes.
I think everybody who is working a 9 to 5 should read that book
definitely.
before you go into entrepreneurship.
Before you go into entrepreneurship. Agreed.
It's
agreed.
a powerful book, man.
Yes. I definitely read it before I started.
Yeah. I need to recommend that to more people because that book is a fire.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Yeah. I love it. I tell people that all the time. When I get asked this question, and it's like, listen, Who Moved My Cheese was definitely a pivotal moment in my life when I first read it. And just having an understanding of reading it and then actually living it and then trying to like see everything through. So it's important.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on here. Please let everybody know how they can support you, support your brand, and follow you on social media.
All right. So you guys can follow me on social media at #1 BEE_Marie. Also, I have my own website. That's BritniRicard.com. Make sure y'all get them .coms.
Thanks.
And that's B Marie on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and is Twitter still out?
Yeah, X.
And X.
Yeah, Threads, all type of stuff.
Oh,
now.
Yeah.
So y'all, with that being said, please go support my sister. I'm so grateful she came on the Gifts and Game on building a brand. Can't wait to see you on the next show. Peace.